Is it just me, or is everybody getting really soft really fast? This is dystopian as hell, to be honest with you. This is something they've added in these massive warehouses that they have over at Amazon. It's called a mindful practice room. And look how much space they've dedicated to it. Yeah, not a lot, right? There's a lot of people reacting to this today, and I've got more evidence to pile onto this. But even this agrees from the Daily Dot. This is some next level dystopian S. Amazon rolls out kiosks for overwhelmed employees to use. You got this video promoting this now from Amazon News, and here's what they say.
With Amazon, I wanted to provide a place that's quiet that people could go and focus on their mental and emotional well-being.
Just in case you missed that, they call it Amazon, as in like, Zen. You're getting to a place of Zen. I didn't want that to pass anybody.
With Amazon, I wanted to provide a place that's quiet that people could go and focus on their mental and emotional well-being.
Wow.
The Zen Booth
is an interactive kiosk where you can navigate through a library of mental health and mindful practices
to recharge that internal battery.
Dude, the thing that I love the absolute most about this, the goal that Amazon has. Let me get the greatest snapshot of this that I can. There we go. Look how big this damn Amazon warehouse is. Look how big it is. And look how much space they've decided to dedicate to Amazon. You go in there and there's a crappy computer and you can look at some Zen crap and there's like a little bush and maybe you drag a tiny rake across some sand. What the hell is this going to do? Build a cool loft where the employees can go watch football games or hang out and get a coffee and eat a sandwich, something to get them away from it. But people have really softened up. Here's another example. Naomi Osaka is a famed tennis player. She says she's no longer going to do press conferences, at least not at the French Open, to protect her mental health. She says in a long post online, "Hey everyone, hope you're all doing well. I'm writing this to say I'm not going to be doing any press during Roland Garros. I've often felt that people have no regard for athletes' mental health, and this rings very true whenever I see a press conference or partake in one. We're often sat there and asked questions we've been asked multiple times before, or ask questions that bring doubt into our minds, and I'm not just going to subject myself to that anymore to any people that doubt me." So on and on she goes about how tough it is to do a press conference as a tennis player, a multi-millionaire, uber successful tennis player. It's too tough to do that part of the job. Now, I'm not saying that part of the job isn't annoying. I'm not saying it's not tough to work in an Amazon facility. I'm saying, why are we being so soft about all this stuff? In fact, I'm not even saying that there aren't people who do need some support after situations. For instance, those first responders out there, people who work at 911 operator facilities, people who are in EMS, firefighters, and all sorts of first responders who see terrible things the rest of us don't have to deal with, who get genuine PTSD, certainly they should get some support afterwards in dealing with this. But we've got people out there that are far softer. There's an article in Slate today about a woman who's complaining that her husband won't take his mask off, even for sex. He's so scared. He is so scared that he won't even take off the mask for sex. This is true even now that he's fully vaccinated for the virus. He wears it to sleep, to do most of his bathroom activities. And yes, even during lovemaking, he's having at it with the mask on the whole time. To eat, he pulls it up to expose his mouth and quickly pulls it back down between bites. While he does not insist I do the same, I could tell it bothers him that I don't. This guy is, I don't know what's happened to him. There's some sort of mental lapse. Even mental wellness is going to be used as students for a reason to miss school. And again, I'm not saying that there aren't students who need to get mental breaks or that mental wellness isn't important. I'm saying if you tell kids you can take a mental wellness day off, they're going to take a day off and do what they want to do anyhow. It's not going to be used the way that you think it is, but we've softened up. Over in the Cherokee Nation, they haven't softened up quite as much. Employees only qualify for 2 hours of paid mental wellness leave monthly, so they don't get a lot. Although I guess it's better than the space that Amazon has dedicated in that big warehouse, right? It's a little more of an offering than that, one would say. And I wonder if they charge you for internet access in there. Other companies are paying employees to use their vacation days. PwC recently made headlines for offering $250 as a vacation bonus to employees who take 40 consecutive hours of vacation at a time, up to once per quarter, for a total $1,000 yearly vacation bonus to get out and get into the wild. Now, this makes a little more sense. Spending time by the water to boost your mental health now comes on prescription. Spending time by the water to boost your mental health now comes on prescription. Doctors writing prescriptions for things that you used to just do. Used to go outside and get some fresh air, check out the water, enjoy yourself, and get a recharge. But now we've got so much different stuff going on, even though people fail to recognize that now is not the worst time. Last year, 2020, during the pandemic, lockdowns, working from home, kids around, Zoom school, that was the biggest crunch that we all had. Yet here is when we see the biggest reaction. What do you think about this? Is this the future of the workplace? Are employees and people in general just getting too soft? Where multimillionaires can't even bother to deal with press conferences because that's too stressful for their mental health? It's changed a lot, I think, in the past 15 years or so, since 2005 or 2006, since the social justice movement has swept the United States of America and every institution one could imagine. But is this a solution? That doesn't seem like it would do it to me. What do you think? Let me know in your comments. I'd appreciate it. If you like this video, hit that share button to spread the word and share this with your friends. If you're new around here, take a moment right now and hit subscribe or follow over at facebook.com/thenewsjunkie. If you hit that follow button, you'll get posts just like this every single day. On YouTube, you hit subscribe. That's where you hit the subscribe. And guess what? We'll talk to you again real soon.